Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 140. Got my coffee, pumpkin spice creamer. That is good. I forgot my spiel. If you are new, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I appreciate all of you watching my YouTube channel, my awkward little podcast. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crocheting, sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it is all knitting. Yes, and before I forget, I'm wearing my sweater. This is, you can see the L. This is the flax, Tin Can Knits flax. I did the Knitpicks wool of the Andes. I think it's the cobblestone heather. It's the dark gray. The sleeves are a little long, but it doesn't bother me. I think I probably made a size bigger than I should have, but that's okay. It's a nice roomy sweater. And I duplicate stitched an L on it for Lisa. So it's my Weasley sweater. I think I just used like the Cascade 220 white. I think that's what I used. And I got the letter template from the Knitting Harry Potter book, the first one. They had a Weasley sweater in there, but I just took the template for the letter and I just added that on. I made the sweater like probably 3 years ago, and I just added the L on, I think last year I just added the L on it, and I am happy with it. So yes, it is 15 degrees right now, and it's snowing. So I needed a cozy sweater today. I do not have any scrappy socks on. I will fix that later. I didn't even tell you the date. Today is Sunday, February 13th, 2022. Scrappy Sunday. Sadly, well, I have 2 scrappy projects. I don't know if I'm going to be working on scrappy projects today. Definitely my blanket, but probably not the other one, which I'll show you in a minute. I have 2 finished objects and 5 whips. I cast on 3 socks this week. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. So 3 of my whips are socks. Are you surprised? All right, I think that's my spiel. I said the date, I said the weather, I talked about my sweater. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. If I forget something, we'll just add it right back in, because I don't like to edit. I just like to sit down, record, and then plop it on the YouTubes. Oh, look at these, you guys. I'm wearing these tomorrow because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. I guess if you watch this the day that I upload, and hopefully all goes well, today will be Valentine's Day. So these are my Desert Vista Dyeworks socks for her monthly sock club, yearly sock club, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I think it's the 8th annual Desert Vista Dyeworks monthly sock club. I think that's the hashtag. Over on Instagram, or not on Instagram. Hashtags on Instagram. The knit along is over in Ravelry. You just have to knit a pair of socks. The leg has to be at least 3 inches. Adult socks, or you can do 2 shorty socks, 2 pairs of shorty socks, but it has to be the same colorway. A month, 1 pair a month, or I guess you can do a Musselburgh hat. I think you can do mittens. I don't know. Her rules are over in her Ravelry group, but these are mine. Oh, I love these so much. These are mine. I'm keeping these ones. What's the colorway? Somebody Loves You, EWE. Oh, I'll do close-up shot. Oh, I love these. I did 64 stitches. Magic loop, cuff down, afterthought heel, 12 rows of 2x2 rip. Rows, rounds, whatever you want to call it. I love them. So, yep, these are done. I think I finished these on Tuesday. They don't match. I don't care. Doesn't bother me at all. All right, now we have the Epic FO. Let's see if I can grab it here. So last week, if you watched, I said I was on Icord Island. Well, I am off of Icord Island, and it did not take me as long as I thought it was gonna. Yes, this is my Cozy Memories blanket. Now, I posted a picture of it all laid out on my Instagram. There's no way I'm going to be able to show all of it here because there's just not enough space in this room. So here it is. There's my Icord. I forgot to say last week, I am using Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather. I did not say last week that that's what color I was using. Apologies. But yes, I went all the way around. I started, so I finished my last square last Friday. Saturday, I started the Icord. Last Sunday, I just did Icord all day long. And then Monday morning, I finished. So Monday, this was done. I love it so much. This is the Coziest Memories by Kroy. The only modification I did was 20 stitches by 20 stitches. I used a US 2. I used my signature needles. Oh, it felt so good to get this off my needles. It felt so good. That's probably why I cast on 3 pairs of socks, because I was like, I have all the time in the world now to knit. But yeah, this was my last square. And I did a 4-stitch, my glasses are wonky on my face. I did a 4-stitch Icord. I started out with 3, but I didn't like it, so I did 4. And I followed the K of the Crazy Sock Ladies video on this. And I'm sorry if my children are loud and if you can hear them, but they're playing Mario Kart, and my husband's like, yeah, you guys could play Mario Kart this morning. And I'm like, I'm going to be recording. They're going to be loud. And he's like, man, they're fine. So I don't know if you can hear them. Sorry if you can. That is a game that you can't just sit and play and be quiet about it. What else about this blanket? It's all fingering weight. There are some squares that are the same or the same type of yarn. Just because the color repeat was, like some of my Advent ones are in there a few times just because the color repeats were 24 stripes. Yeah. 500 squares. I cast this on in 2018. I don't know what month. I don't know if I waited and did it like in December. Because I know I made it my homemade advent calendar like right before December 1st. So I don't know if that's when I started it or if it was earlier than that. I don't know. Anyway, 2018, 500 squares. It's 25 squares by 20 squares. But yeah, all fingering weight. Oh, I love it. And yeah, I will definitely be casting on another one because I love this project so much. Was there something on there? Must be a trick. Oh, it was a trick of the camera. I thought there was an end poking out, but it's just the color change right there. So, yep, we're all good. I love it. It's nice and warm and cozy. Probably my favorite square. I know people ask me this a lot, and it's always this one. I mean, there are a bunch. It's probably this one right here because it looks like a pencil. And I'm pretty sure, hold it still, Lisa, so people can see it. This one right here. I'm pretty sure that's a Haverland Yarns, one of her Star Wars ones. I can't remember the name. I think it's the droids you're looking for. Something like that. It was a mismatch pair of socks. But yep, that's probably my favorite one. But I do love the neon ones. I do love the neon. Where's the neon ones? This neon purple. I like that one. And I like this one. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's right at the top. It's close at the top because I remember doing it recently. Well, here's the back. I can't find it. I don't want to spend 3 hours looking for it, but those are some of my favorites. That's what the back looks like. All the ends are woven. I did it as I went because, oh man, that would, at 500 squares, two strands per square, 2 ends. Do the maths. That's a lot of ends, and so usually after I did a few squares, I wove them in. So that's all my finished objects. I am off of Icord Island. Whoop whoop. Okay, you ready for my sock whips? Let's get on the sock whip parade. Which one is first? This one. So yes, all of these you have not seen. I am reusing this bag again, so I bet you can guess what's in here. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. I loved this yarn so much that I decided to cast on a pair for my friend. And these are going to be shorty socks, obviously, because look at, they're teeny tiny. I had a little snafu. I figured I was gonna, but I just wanted to experiment. And I told my friend about this. She said she didn't care. The first sock, I had enough. Second sock, I did not. I was short 2 stripes, 10 rows, and I'm like, duh. I think I had 30 grams. I know I weighed it. I'm pretty sure it was like 30 grams left. So, didn't quite, had enough. Didn't quite make it. That's okay. They're still cute. I'm doing heel toes and cuffs in Knitpicks Stroll Pucker. Yeah, so look, bam. You didn't even see these. Almost done. I just kitchenered the toe before I sat down to record here. Gonna put the heels in right there. This is probably what I'm gonna do today. Get these finished up. Yeah. So this is this color. Desert Vista Dyeworks. Somebody loves you. Zombody loves you. Yeah. So got 10 extra rows of pink before my toe. That's okay. Let's see, 64 stitches. I'm going to do an after that heel. Cut in. I'm going to knit 5 rows before I do my decreases. 64 stitches. For these I did 15 rounds of 2x2 rib. I did 6 rows of leg, or 5 rows. 5 rows of leg, and then I put my heel in. Yeah. And I did 80 rows per sock. So this had 70, and this had enough to do 80. And I had 2 stripes left of this one, but it was these 2 colors, which was right here. And I thought it would be weird if it didn't go to pink. If it went from red to this color and then red again. And I'm like, rats, I wish I had enough. That's okay. They're still cute. So I just need the heels in these babies. And then we'll be done. Oh, I forgot to talk about my meters for this blanket, for my Cozy Memories. I weighed it. It is 3 pounds. 3 pounds of yarn, which is, I think, roughly, when I weighed it, was 100, not 100, it was 1,420 not meters, 1,420 grams of yarn, which is about 3 pounds, and the meters was 6,006. 6,006 meters. So I will talk about my meters for Stash Down, hashtag Stash Down 2022. I like to knit stuff through the month, and then I will share my meters at the end of the month. So we are still in February, but I just thought I would throw that out there, that it was 6,000 meters of yarn. I don't know what else to say about these. Oh, what about them? They don't match. And this one ended with the pink, so I think that worked in my favor. So it doesn't look that horrible. It's like 5 extra rows of pink. 5 extra rows of pink on the side. That's okay. So these will be done, hoping today. I should just finish those up today. But one of these socks is calling my name. I shouldn't have cast it on yesterday, but I did. It's okay. All right, whip number 2. This is, what is this? The Creative Knitter. I bought this on a D-stash because I don't like buying overseas because it's expensive and I'm afraid of stuff getting lost. All right, so my next 2 whips they're teeny tiny. So I cast on Patons Kroy. I think I showed this last week, saying I was going to do it. These were going to be my next socks. Well, I did do it. This is the blue striped Ragg. Probably the most popular of the Patons Kroy socks yarns. Colorway anyway. And here we go. I got a cuff. So I did start it. Got a hair in it, naturally. These are going to be for my mom for Christmas. I have a pair in my stash. She had a pair, but she wore them so much that they got a giant hole in it, and she threw them away before I could see if I could salvage them. It's fine. It's Patons Kroy. She had them for probably 3 or 4 years. I'm using Chiaigoo red lace, 32-inch cord. I do mine magic loop, cuff down, 64 stitches, needles US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. Yeah, I'm sure everybody has seen this color. I showed it last week, but here it is. So these will be a Christmas present, and that's it. Just the cuff. Not a lot going on, but once I finish those shorty socks, I should work on these, but I think I'm going to work on my other ones. Don't tell. These are also very tiny whip, but I'm going to show it anyway. I cast these on yesterday because I felt like it. I got my stitch markers on here with a binder ring. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. I cast on some DK socks because I was itching to do that. So I'm holding Knitpicks Stroll Black. These are going to be awesome. With Felici, what is this? Psychedelic Sunset. I bought this in summer 2021. I just like writing that on there so I know how old stuff has been sitting in my stash, at least with the Felici. The indie dyed and other stuff I don't really care about. But with the Felici and how they rotate their colors very often, I just like to write that on there. Look at that. So it's like pretty much a rainbow, this one, except there's no purple in it. It's pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and a blue. I think the blue is like a wider stripe, but oh my. It's going to be awesome. gonna be awesome. And here's what I have. I just got the cuff done. I am following the pattern, kind of. K of the Crazy Sock Lady. I do my own afterthought heel. I don't do the heel flap and gusset. I think that's what's in the pattern. It's a free pattern. I'll link it down below. I'm using Chiaogoo's red lace. These threes, I think they're threes. There we go. Yep, 3.25 millimeters. I'm doing 48 stitches. Like I said, I'm just holding the two together. I do not have a lot of DK. I don't have any DK in my stash. So this is how I've been making my DK white socks. I'm going to try to see if I can get a whole pair of socks out of one ball of Felici. I know in the past I did one sock, one color, one sock. A different colorway from two balls because I wasn't sure I was going to have enough. So I kind of just did a mismatch pair. But I'm going to try. The toes and heels are going to be just black. I'll just have to get another scrap of black here because I have to hold it double. Or I'll pull it from the inside. I don't know yet. I have lots of scraps. I might just find another one to hold it with to do the heels and the toes. But yeah, this is what I got so far. Did I say 48 stitches? 48 stitches if I didn't. 32-inch cord. I really want to work on these, so I might. I just might. I know I cast on the other ones first, but since it's been really cold here, kind of-ish, and I think this is the first winter that I could wear DK weight socks, and they're glorious. So I need more in my life. So I feel like I could get those finished this week. I really do, because DK weight socks are fast. All right, that is all my sock whips. Now we're gonna get into the scrappy stuff. Oh, this project. You know, part of me is like, I don't want this project to end, but I want to wear it. So this is my Melting Marl Scarf by Stephen West. I'm doing the wide wrap version. There's a wide wrap, and then a scarf version. It's called scarf, but I'm doing the wider one. I'm holding all scraps together. I took all of my tonal speckled yarns, advents. There was an advent calendar in here, and I just faded them into a rainbow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have enough, so I do have a bag. Here's my bag of green, so it's almost gone. I have a bag of gray yarn that I might end it with because I don't know if I'm going to have enough. But I am half done with it, guys. I'm half done. So there's 3 sections. You have to repeat those 3 sections 6 times total. And what is that? Oh, that's just an end. Whew. I thought it was falling apart here. So I worked on this pretty much 2 days straight. I don't think I worked on anything else. So there's my marker, as you can see. So I got all that done this week. So I finished section 1, 2, and 3. I finished 3, I believe. Oh, look at that neon green stripe right there. Love it. So I'm not really doing a fade. I'm not really fading. I'm not doing light to dark with each color. I'm just playing with the color. But let's see. I started with pink because I don't have any reds in my stash. And I don't have a lot of oranges. This is really hard to show. Here, let's do it this way. So I didn't have a lot of orange, didn't have a lot of yellow. I think most of my colors is going to be green, blue, and purple. As you can see, I had a lot of green in my stash, and I'm still going. So this is fingering weight held double. It is so squishy. And he came out, Stephen West came out with the blanket version of this. And I'm like, I'm a little mad, a little upset that I started this before that. But it's okay. I don't think I would have had enough for that blanket. But someday in the future, I gotta make that blanket. Do I need another blanket in this house? No, not really. But I love making blankets. So let's see. Fingering weight held double. All the scraps. Using US 8. These are my cocoa stoppers. These are my interchangeable ones. Yep, US 8. Yeah, I don't know what else to say except I love it and I want to wear it. I want to finish it. I don't think I feel like I'm going to finish it and it's going to start to warm up here, but I could be wrong. I'll move my little snowman stitch marker. I'll show you here in a second once I get it off. Little cocoa snowman mug with marshmallows. This is by Simply Serving. So we'll move him. Move him right, whoops, right here. Well, we'll put him right here, then I'll move him a little bit. So yeah, there we are. I don't know what else to say, except I love this. I did mess up section 2 because I did. I had like 2 extra stitches. I probably forgot to do a decrease somewhere in this section right here. This one is the worst one for me. I have a really hard time. But from looking at it from here, you can't tell. At any rate, once I finished that section, I made sure that my stitch count was back on track, and then I just kept going. And I'm fine now. Yeah, the section 2. It's not my favorite. Probably because there's a lot of counting. I don't want to give away the pattern because it is a pay-for pattern. But section 2, I think that's the shortest section. Yeah, that's the shortest section out of all of them. So there's that, I guess. But I love it. I love it. So yep, it is half done. It's going to be huge. I'm pretty sure I will have enough blocking mass to block it because it has to be blocked. I wasn't going to, but this chevron section is like pulling in and it just looks wonky. Yeah, you can see it right there how it goes. So it's gonna have to be blocked, but I will cross that bridge when I get to it and hope that I have enough blocking mats. All right, I didn't show the bag. This is made by Happy Little Yarn. My friend made this for me. She has a podcast and she just released a new episode. It's been a while, but she released a new episode. I was so happy. So go watch it. Go subscribe. All that jazz. All right, I'm going to try to put this away, and then I'll kick myself later trying to get it out. Like, oh, why did you just flop that in there so messy? And all the ends, I'm doing the Weave and Steven method, so all I got to do is trim them. So, not a problem. Doing that as I go. All right. So, like I said, this is my green. This one's kind of blue, so this is probably the last green I'm going to do. But yeah, this is the rest of my greens. So I feel like green section might be done next time I podcast. We'll see. All right, last whip. Last whip. It's my cozy comfort throw. Are you guys sick of seeing this? This is how much I got done this week. Right there. Look at that. That's like 2 inches. Or is that 3 inches? That might be 3 inches. This is Cozy Comfort Throw. I am holding a strand of Knitpicks Stroll Ash and Felici scraps. Now this is my last magic knot ball of Felici. I have more Felici, don't worry, but this was the last one that I wound up already. So I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to assess how much farther I'm going to go. I think I'm going to be done. I have one more 50-gram cake, and then like a 12-gram cake scrap. I don't know. I have to weigh it. So, yep. And then I'm going to save, oh, I forgot to tell you, my Icord. So I was talking about how much yarn is my Icord going to take me. So as I said, I did 4 stitches. I don't know. I didn't measure my blanket. It fits a twin-size bed with a little overhang on the side. So there's a rough estimate for you, but I used 30 grams for the whole border. So a 50-gram cake was enough to do the whole border. So I'm hoping that a 50-gram will be enough to do this border. I'm going to hold this ash with Dove Heather right there to do the marling. I was going to just hold 2 strands of ash, but the whole thing's marled, so I need to just add another color. And as you can see, I have 5 balls right there, so I can use. I got some. So yeah, this is what I got left. I'm hoping, I guess I'll just keep going until I run out of ash. That's pretty much what's going to happen. And it's getting really, really heavy now, and I don't like to hold it on the needles because I'm afraid the needles are going to break. This thing is really heavy. Yeah, I can't see, so I don't know what I'm showing you. Yep, this is it. I love it. It smells like Tough Woolen's lavender apple because, oh, that's what I put on. It's my favorite. Yeah, so we're going to move the stitch marker. So yes, I really want to finish this one. I am all about finishing the blanket whips this year. So we will move the stitch marker. And we'll see how far I get this week. So I usually work on this in the evenings every day. I don't know, maybe I'll stop early from knitting my socks since it's Scrappy Sunday and work on this a little bit extra today. I don't know, but the DK weight socks. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But, yep, here's my blanket. I wish this would be the screenshot. We'll see. I just let YouTube pick my screenshots because I don't know how to. I'm not very good with technology, and I don't know how to make my own thumbnail. Lame, I know. All right, that is all of my whips, and I do not have any stash. Sadly, I have a small problem. I think it's fine now. Just cross your fingers for me. I told you last week that I bought the Stephen West Painting Shawls book from Modern Skein in Texas. I'm in Michigan. It was shipped last Friday, and it was supposed to be here on Tuesday. It is still not here, and I contacted them, and they said, "Well, wait till Monday. If it hasn't moved, we'll try to find it." Well, yesterday, it got scanned again. I checked the tracking, and it was back in Texas. So this has happened to me before, where stuff gets almost there, and somehow it gets on the wrong truck, and it goes back instead of forward to its destination. So I saw the tracking last night, saying it was in Texas. I checked it this morning, and it said it left Texas at 1 a.m. this morning. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that it comes maybe Tuesday. I'll be a week late, but I'll be going with that. I'll be okay. It's like I don't really want it, but that book was kind of expensive, and it's making me nervous that it went to, I don't know where it stopped at, because it didn't get scanned in Michigan at all. It scanned that it left Texas, and then like for 4 days it didn't even move, so I don't know where it was sitting. But anyway, I think it's back. I checked my address. I'm thinking, well, maybe I wrote the wrong address and they just shipped it back. Well, the address that I gave them was correct, so there was just somebody messed up and put it on the wrong truck. Wrong container. I don't know how shipping works, but hopefully it's not damaged. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on that book, and the Modern Skein, I don't think they have any more. So I'm like, oh no. So cross your fingers for me. Acquisitions, I did purchase something. Bad. It's fine. I told myself that, not buying any yarn is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I did sign up for the Rowan minis. I'm going to keep those. And then I signed up for the Freckled Whimsy DK Weight Self-Strapping Club. Oh. It's like, I don't have any DK. I don't have any DK in my stash. 0. So whenever I have DK, I hold fingering weight double. So I thought it was okay. It's okay to get DK weight socks, right? Plus, I have been saying that I need more. I think I only have like 3 pair, not including the ones I made. My friend made me 1 pair, and then I think I have 2. So yes, I need more DK weight socks in my life. And this cubby right here is pretty empty. So I think I'm gonna, and this is, my DVD is in there. My Desert Vista Dyeworks yarn's in there. So as I work my way through that, I'll have more space. So yeah, you just sign up and you get 1 skein a month until you cancel. I got mine with a mini, so I'll probably do use the heels for mini. For the mini, I'll just do heels, I think. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to cast those on because I'm trying to do the stash down. So I might save those till next year. I don't know. Maybe I'll just say screw it and just use it and just not count it. We'll see how far I am with my meters. Maybe I'll be close enough and I'll just knit those. But yeah, it's a surprise club. I don't know what the colorway is. Look like. She doesn't even say what the colorway name is, so I'm all for that. I love color. I love all colors. I don't really care. It's self-stripping. I don't care if it's black and white. I like black and white. I like brown. I like all colors, and with socks, I'll wear anything. Crazy, plain. So I don't care what it looks like. I will wear them and I will knit them, and I love all of her colors. And I have knit with her yarn before, not that base, but we will see how that goes. So yes, I did purchase that. I will show it when it gets here. Yeah. All right, 39 minutes. I'm going to talk about reading and watching. I did not include this for a long time. We're just going to bring it back. I'm trying not to make these podcasts really long, but here we are, almost 40 minutes. So we're going to make this short and sweet because I haven't went through life stuff yet. Okay, reading. I have started. My husband and I finished the Witcher series 1 and 2 seasons. And I'm like, I need more. I need more Witcher. So I started the books. I don't remember what the first book was. I finished that like last week or a week before. So now I'm reading Sword of Destiny. That is book number 0.7. I looked up on Google of how to read these books, and I'm just going by that. Yes. So I think this one is like, obviously it's 0.7, so I think it's like short stories. Anyway, I love it so far. Very good. I'm doing that on audio. Okay, watching. My husband and I started watching Atlantis. It's okay. There's only 2 seasons. I'm enjoying it so far. So we're almost, I think we have a few more episodes of season 1 left. I think. And then we started watching Vikings. I've been wanting to watch this for a long time. So we watched the first like few episodes and then we got caught in Atlantis. So then we're going to go back after we finish Atlantis. So yep, season 1 of Vikings. I wanted to watch it and I have to talk with him. Once we finish the first season, I will see if he wants to continue with it. If not, I will watch it on my own. And I'm watching Supernatural. Last season. Yes, Supernatural. Oh, I love that show. It's probably one of my favorites. Probably one of my all-time favorites. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm on the last season. But it is what it is. So my husband said, I have all these TV shows that they're all on streaming. There's no discs available for some of these shows. I said, I'm never going to get through these if I don't have my TV time. I need my TV time. Usually when he's working from home right now and the internet's not strong enough to do Netflix and Zoom calls. And so he said on Mondays, I get the TV. I feel so special. I feel like, I feel kind of, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Part of me is like, really? Oh, I get the TV by myself? Is that my reward for the week? Oh, there's a fuzz in my coffee. Anyway, he's letting me have the TV for 1 day a week so I can catch up on Supernatural. There's 1 season left of Orange is the New Black that I have not finished. Grey's Anatomy, I'm probably like 3 or 4 seasons behind. Are they still making that show? I think my husband has agreed to watch Stranger Things. So I might have to go back and watch season 1 again. I think I watched 1 and 2. I haven't watched 3 or 4. So yeah, there's a lot of shows that I'm behind. And if he wasn't working from home, I would like watch an episode or 2 a day and I'd be fine. I'd be all caught up, but it just doesn't happen. He's still working from home. I don't know when he's going back. I don't know if he's ever going back. So that is my TV and reading update. All right, life stuff real fast. I really don't have anything else. I don't have much life stuff. It snowed. Oh, I do have something. It's snowing right now still. We're under a winter weather advisory. So the kids don't have school tomorrow. I'm going to pull my hair out. They had a surprise snow day on Friday. I guess the roads were... We had a few days where it got above freezing, and then, like, overnight, it got to, like, 15. So all that stuff that melted, it froze. So that's probably why they didn't have school on Friday, because all of the back roads were probably icy. So, yeah, they didn't have school on Friday. And so tomorrow's Valentine's Day. My youngest has a party, so she's probably really hoping that they have school tomorrow, but I don't know. It's snowing pretty good out there right now, so we will see. Excuse me. All right, that's pretty much it for life stuff. I really don't have anything else. It snowed. I had to shovel, like, the wet, sloppy, slushy snow. That is, like, the worst to shovel, because I'm like, it's going to get... Like later this week, I think Wednesday, it's supposed to get to like 47? What? And then it's going to get cold again. Mother Nature doesn't know what she's doing. So I'm probably not going to feel good that day because of the weather change. We'll see how it goes. So goals this week. I would like to finish those shorty socks, those Valentine's Day, the one out of these color. I want to finish those. I should just work on those today, finish them up. I want to work on my scarf some more, work on my blanket, maybe have the DK socks done. Maybe I will work on the shorty socks. And then if I have any time left, it'll give me some motivation. I just have 2 heels. Just 2 heels. I think heels take me about 45 minutes each. Because I have to do those plain rounds before I do my degreasing. So I gotta put the heels in those socks. And then I'm gonna work on those DK socks. As my treat for finishing those shorty socks. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. And if I finish them today, maybe I'll wait and post on Instagram on Monday so you guys won't see. It's probably weird to see it on Instagram and then watch my video and you're like, whoa, wait a second. That's kind of like a spoiler alert. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up. We're almost at 50 minutes. I'm sorry. Do you guys care for long videos? I'm sure nobody cares, but I don't know. I don't know why I care. I watch podcasts that are 45 minutes. All the time. It doesn't bother me. I do this to myself. I don't know why. I had a lot of knitting to show. Okay, I will end it here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, want to say hi, what's up, put them down in the description box. I love reading those. If I don't comment, I usually heart them so you know that I read them. I read all of them. I love reading those. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I already said that, didn't I? I stalled. I had my whole spiel and then my brain just went somewhere else. Ring the bell if you want to be notified when I have new episodes. I usually record on Sundays, upload Sunday night, publish them on Mondays if the internet gods work with me. Okay. That is all for now, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.